everyone. So I'm joined here by the amazing one and only Silvia Miles. By now we are all very familiar with her all over the pages. Very proud of this special lady in my life. I think we met about 2 years ago. Yes. Was it around about there? And started rebounding. She did her DNA. She became an instructor. And now she has just finished recording her very first program, which is called
Bounti GLO.
And it's spelled GLO, which stands for
Georgous Ladies.
What did we say?
I wanted to say over.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we thought about it and we thought, okay, do we do like over? Only today we decided, okay, no, we're actually not going to call it over because it just makes it feel like over the hill. I didn't even think about that. So we've changed it and it's going to be Georgous Ladies Owning. Because let's be honest, by the time that you get to whether, 45, 48, 50, 60 almost, you have been through so many beautiful life experiences. You are full of wisdom.
You own yourself.
Yeah, you own it. And I think everything that you've been through to that point has made you who you are. So you are like an accumulation of beautiful life experiences. You definitely are a different person, but your body is also different. And so we needed to shoot a program catered for this specific demographic because a lot of the programs that we've done to date are, high intensity interval training, and there's nothing wrong with it. You might find that some ladies enjoy those programs, but we've also listened to our clients and we have a lot of feedback from our clients all the time saying, you need to do a program that's for us. So maybe you can talk about, what's changed in your life, your body, that you think needed to be addressed in this program.
One thing that I've really noticed more than anything is how we want to slow down. We do things more slowly. We get out of the car slowly. So I'm thinking, why do we do this? We need to, and we get into the habit of moving slowly, we need to train ourselves to move faster. So that's one of the things I focus on during the program is getting our bodies to move faster. It's difficult, but you can do it.
We started with mapping it out, like what we wanted it to be, and then Silvia flew up once a month, did some other work up here, then we had a day or two of shooting, and she shot, one beginner, intermediate, and one advanced per trip. And then we got to the point where it's like she's going on a 2-month yacht cruise, excuse us, so deserved though. And we're like, we need to finish this program before you go because so many women have now reached out, seeing the behind the scenes and the teasers, that we actually need to finish this program. So about a month ago, not even a month ago.
Not even.
Yeah, our head of the academy, she's also head of all of our programming, and her hubby went to your home.
We did 16 workouts in 3 days. And I taught a class during that time. And we also did photographs in between and
some promo videos,
some reels.
But she did it. And personally,
and we also did videos at night.
Yes, that was a highlight.
Those?
Kim sent me all the behind the scenes. But what was amazing, so Silvia is almost 2 decades older than me. And I say that because I'm so proud of her. I could never have done so many workouts. I never have. And all the time shooting all the various programs I've done, I think the most I've ever gotten to is maybe 10 over 3 days. So to get to that number over 3 days for me was just, I was really, really proud. And I know so much went into it. Silvia shared little snippets of her creating the programs with her huge, big, beautiful whiteboard. And she mapped it out. And when you look at how the workouts are broken down, and that you can maybe explain to us how you broke them all down, then they're curated with so much love and so much enthusiasm and experience. She really planned each and every single one of these 10 workouts and every one of the levels to make sure that they are progressive.
There are 10 workouts, 10 advanced workouts, 10 intermediate workouts, and 10 beginner workouts. And the idea is that you start from the beginner workouts and you move your way up, you get to know those moves, then you advance to the intermediate program, and then you finish off with the advanced program. Once you get to the advanced program, you should be really strong and fit. A lot went into planning the music, very particular about bouncing to the beat and bouncing within the phrase, and because I think it helps to motivate you and lift you.
This is a bit of a theme, right? It's your 80s and 90s predominantly, but also some of your recent stuff thrown in there. Some of the modern stuff, but a lot of your golden oldies, but remixed sometimes.
And in fact, that's what I wanted to show about when you say owning it. We've been through the 70s and the 80s, but we're not stuck there. We also into the modern stuff. We're not sitting at home knitting. We're going to bars. We're out and about, you know.
We are? What am I missing?
I am. We're going on holidays. We're
teach me.
eating in restaurants. We're not over it.
Yeah.
We're owning it.
Yes.
Experiencing life to the full. And being bounty fit gives you the energy and the mobility to help you cope with that. And that is the crux of the matter. Bounty GLO, what makes it different also is building that strength of your core and your entire body, but especially your core, because this is the first part that goes. Building that core, having it strong, keeping you upright, being able to walk straight, that is what's going to keep you young and able to do anything you want to do or ever could do. Bouncing makes you more confident to jump up, to step down, to bend over. It's the only sport I can think of that gives you that entire range of movement
At the same time.
at the same time in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That you can get fit, you can get strong, do everything you need to do.
It starts with 10 beginner workouts, each one 20 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, so that is definitely palatable. A little bit easier, their weights aren't so heavy, lots of repetition.
You're just starting out,
Okay.
you don't really feel like doing it, you're a bit wary of getting on there, you think, oh, I really don't, but you can think to yourself, I can commit for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not overwhelming.
And then we move on to the intermediate, which is 30 minutes.
Yes.
30 minutes, and there's 10 of those. So you get through the 10, you can do them again if you want to, if you don't feel ready, but then otherwise you move on
absolutely.
to the intermediate.
Yeah, so now you're getting a little bit fitter, you're getting a little bit stronger, you're becoming a little bit more motivated, you're learning how to be a bit more flexible, you're learning how to have more control on the rebounder.
Advanced, and advanced is 45 minutes, okay, and then everything's a little bit faster.
We build up from beginner, intermediate, advanced, so we're using the same base moves and the same base music throughout, but then by the time we get to advanced, instead of there only being 5 songs, there are now 15 songs. So by the time you get to the advanced workout, you're doing a 45-minute workout that is going to make you sweat. I have 20-year-olds coming to my classes and they can't keep up. Absolutely, men can do it.
Yeah, because you use weights, so there is a big focus on building strength and increasing our lean muscle mass, which atrophies every single year from the time we're born, pretty much. But from mid-20s and 30s, hormones start playing their role, and just gravity and everything starts to just decline. So unless you use it, you lose it. End of story. So muscle mass sort of atrophy is a real deal, which affects your metabolism, it affects your bone density. So I know that you've brought a lot of strength training in, which for me is so key.
It becomes more important to be strong than fit.
Absolutely.
As you get older. It's so incredible that you can do all this intense exercise and not get injured.
So Silvia has come from a range of injuries over her years. So she was an aerobics instructor, or is still, but she's come from this fitness background and has run and done all kinds of activity, and she has had some serious injuries. And so that is something that really made her fall in love with rebounding, is how she was able to use her body, the music, the movement, the dance, all of that, but without any pain.
It was so huge. It was so huge that I could do things without getting injured. I mean, I've just repeated what you've just said, but there's no other way to say it. The other huge motivation for me with rebounding is how you can incorporate music. The joy and fulfillment, the happiness that I feel is quite incredible. It's like a happy pill. And if I don't bounce, I get very miserable.
And so ladies that are out there that feel like it might be too late, that you're too old.
No ways.
This, rebounding is what you see on TikTok and YouTube, knees by the ears, always say that, but this craziness, this is not that type of rebounding. This is something that is really well curated with low bouncing, repetitive movements, lots of control, lots of...
They're smooth movements, gentle movements, not jerky movements.
So yes, I am proud of you. I can't wait to hear all the feedback. And so Bounty GLO is here, everyone, finally, after about 9 months or more of shooting.
You can get on that rebounder and own it.
Yay! High five, proud of you.